You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and a new Concord on Orbit TV 9.
Coming up on this edition of the show, I talk with Anthony Adornetto and Rusty Parsons about scholarship opportunities at Zane State College. We'll find out about our TV home, U.S. Bank, from Bryan, Phillips and Cyle Downerd, and Stephen Brooks and Rory Stelzer from Southeastern Med tell us about some awards that the hospital has recently won. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Welcome to a brand new edition of Talk of the Town, coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm going to start the introductions from my far left, which would be your far right. Anthony Adornetto is the Chief of Staff at Zane State College. He's also the Executive Director of the College Foundation. And Rusty Parsons is a personal banker at Century National Bank. Good to see you guys.
Glad to be here.
Anthony, thanks for coming on. Let's go ahead, since we're specifically going to talk about scholarships and scholarship opportunities today. What scholarship opportunities are available?
Well, we're very happy that we have over 100 individual scholarships to offer to students attending Zane State College. They're going to have a variety of eligibility factors. Sometimes it's geographic, sometimes it's where do your parents work. But we simplify the process by having one application. The student fills out the application, and then the foundation staff will identify what their eligibility is. So some students may be eligible for 5 to 10 different scholarships, and we'll apply it accordingly.
Okay, how do potential students fill out these applications? Where do they go to do that?
Very simple. You just stop into either the Cambridge campus or the Zanesville campus, and they'll have the foundation application there available for you.
Okay, what are the scholarships basically? What criteria are used to award the scholarships?
Typically, it's going to be GPA, it's going to be the program of study, and then some donors have restricted it based on what school district they graduated from or what county they reside in. So that's why with 100 different scholarships, it can be pretty complicated for a student to find out what they're eligible for, and that's why we streamline that so that we take that headache away from them.
Oh yeah, and that would be a headache, but if you can alleviate that and get the students some money, that's a great thing.
Exactly.
Now we're here, how does Century National Bank fit into all this?
Well, we're happy to partner with Zane State, and we've sponsored 5 different scholarships, each for $1,000 a piece. A little bit different, and because we understand how important education is, and we think getting a degree from Zane State's pretty powerful, and so we're happy to be partnered with them and being able to offer some of these scholarships.
So how are those scholarships awarded?
Well,
what do folks have to do for that?
There's 5 of them for $1,000 a piece, and it's going to be offered July 31st through August 4th. And you can actually sign up 5 different times on each of the different media sites that they have through their website, Facebook, Twitter, all the social media accounts. Just go on there and fill out the application, and it's that simple.
If I can, Perry, that's what makes this one unique from all the other scholarships we're offering. Every other scholarship is going to require the student to fill out an application, a personal statement, and whatnot. This is simply you go online and you'll register just through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and through the college website.
Okay, and when will this scholarship be awarded then?
The 31st through the 4th.
Through the 4th. Okay, that sounds like and again, it's $1,000.
Yeah, 5 of them for $1,000 each.
That would help out a lot with college tuition.
Absolutely. So for those students that have already registered for classes, they can obviously apply for these. But the students that haven't registered for classes, in order to be awarded, you have to be a Zane State student.
Okay. Are there a lot of potential students out there who don't know that there's money available to help them with college? Yeah, I do find that. I don't think that students recognize, that not only is there eligibility for the Pell Grant, then there's the other financial aid opportunities, but scholarship dollars that are offered by banks. I mean, virtually every bank in this community is going to be entrusted with some scholarship, let alone the Zane State College Foundation that has another 100. So there are so many vehicles for them to find the affordable way for them to get their college degree. Okay, let's just shift gears and talk about Zane State for a little bit. Great career opportunities, or you can get your degree close to home, and I think that's one of the most appealing things.
It's remarkable. I mean, it really is. we have advisory committees for all of our programs that are comprised of local people in the industry. They help us develop the curriculum and help us get the skills that they require of the students. I mean, we're literally working with industry to better prepare them. Then we also have our articulation agreements with four-year universities for that student that plans on getting that bachelor's. And then we also have opportunities, for instance, in the mechanical electro engineering program, you can get a 4-year degree from Miami University without ever leaving here.
Oh, wow.
It's I didn't realize
remarkable.
that.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are taking advantage of the welding program there.
It is, yes.
And I know Deanna Duche and all the rest of the gang. It's a very solid education.
Yes, we're very proud of it.
Okay.
That's how we got our sign.
That's how we got our sign. That came compliments of Zane State. So thank you again for that.
Yes.
But Rusty, I know that being with Century National Bank, I mean, this is something that you guys really want to get involved with.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're glad. I'm born and raised in Cambridge, so to have Zane State here in my community, I mean, I'm very thankful for that, and being at Century, being the community bank. So I'm just happy to work with them and work together to kind of hopefully further somebody else's education.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. And you get a great education close to home at Zane State College.
Absolutely.
Summer's almost gone, and we're getting toward the fall term, the fall semester. How can folks find out more about what Zane State has to offer?
I'd encourage everyone to just go to the website, zanestate.edu. There you can look through the 40 different programs that we offer. And it's probably most important that people just understand that we're customizing the approach the best we can to benefit the students. I mean, that's what this is about. If the students aren't completing and aren't getting those 2-year degrees, then we're not doing a service to the student or to the local businesses such as Century National Bank that are willing to invest in us.
Yeah, well, we hear a lot of great things out of Zane State College, and a lot of folks have gotten their degrees and gone on to do wonderful things. So appreciate you coming on, Anthony Adornetto, the Chief of Staff at Zane State College, and also Rusty Parsons, personal banker at Century National Bank. Thank you for what you guys do.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Hey, we're going to be back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the classic difference. The classic difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the classic difference for yourself.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for watching Talk of the Town. Well, we filmed the show high atop U.S. Bank in downtown Cambridge. A lot of people have commented on the backdrop You see the traffic, you see downtown. But we are in the very heart of it, and we're going to talk U.S. Bank right now. And we're going to talk U.S. Bank with Bryan Phillips, who is the branch manager of the Cambridge Main Street branch right here, and Cyle Downerd, who is the branch manager for Cambridge East. Good to have you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to meet you,
Good to
sir.
meet you, Perry.
I know your mom very well.
Yeah.
But first off, we really appreciate you guys allowing us to utilize this facility. I mean, it's just perfect for what we do.
Yeah, it's a great location, and it's nice to be able to partner that way, and you know, be able to see the downtown in the background and everything. So, yeah, it's a nice partnership.
And since we're using your facility, we always try to encourage you to come up and talk about your bank, U.S. Bank, and so I'm glad you got a chance to do that today. You wanted to start by talking about rates, and you said something that didn't really ring true, or it just, I guess, didn't register with me, but we are in a rising rate environment for the first time in a long time. What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's been probably 13, 14 years since we've seen the rising rates. Obviously, they tapered off for a while. Then we're in a declining rate environment from 08 when everything crashed there. So people, I think it's been such a long time to be in that environment, they've kind of forget how that works. And this is a good time to sit down with the banker and talk, because whether you have a credit card, which most people do, anything variable rate, you're seeing that start to rise. Mortgages that have variable rates, equity lines. So sitting down talking about, should I lock these things in? What should I do? Is there some action I need to take? Because for 10 years it's just sat steady and you haven't had to have that conversation. So this is a really good time to have a conversation about it.
And that would be particularly true if somebody does have a variable rate, correct?
Yeah, any variable rate. Like I said, those products I mentioned, I mean, they're climbing. If the Fed raises that 0.25%, you're going to see your rates go up. And so it's really important to talk about what you should do, what your next steps are.
Can people refinance from a variable to a fixed?
Yeah, they can, and a lot of times they're variable products like equity lines. May have fixed rate options in them, so you don't necessarily have to even do a new account. You may be able to lock in a portion or all of your balance at a fixed rate, if that makes sense for you.
That's very good information, something to think about right there. I want to get Cyle in here, and we're looking at back to school time. We're looking at back to school college kids going back, potential students, but you guys have a lot of products designed for them.
That's right. We U.S. Banks actually offers a student checking account that can come in very handy to a lot of the kids that are maybe starting college this fall. Along with that, we also have a scholarship program where anyone can go out to usbank.com, and there's a section on our webpage, I think it's under Community and Student Banking, where they can sign up for a scholarship that we're giving away. We also offer we've enhanced some of our online abilities recently. We have an enhancement to our mobile deposit, which is part of our U.S. Bank mobile app that you can use on Android, Apple, pretty much any smartphone. And with that app, you can basically, instead of coming to the bank or going to the ATM, Perry, you can take a picture of your check. You take a picture of the front, you take a picture of the back, and it processes and goes right into your account.
That still boggles my mind that you can actually do that. I'm old school, I guess.
Right, right. Yeah, I actually, working at the bank, I don't really have a need to use the mobile deposit because I make a trip to the bank every day. But I had to try it out just to experience how it works, and it's very simple and easy. You take the picture. If the camera doesn't have a good image of it, it'll pretty much recognize that and say, hey, retake the picture or whatever. The other great thing with it is here at U.S. Bank, all of our consumer accounts get that service for free, so there's no fee for that convenience. One of the other enhancements that we did to our online banking is the new Send Money program with a Zelle.
Now what's that?
Zelle's where basically you can send money to anyone. So I could send money to you. I could send money to maybe a family member or a friend that's not around via text or email. You have to enter in those two. Those are two of the requirements.
Wow.
And basically the money will get sent to their account. They go in, log in, and accept it. And again, that's a free service that you don't have to pay anything for. So there's been years before where people might use Western Union, you've heard of, or trying to think of some other things, wire transfers, or maybe they actually just wrote a check and mailed it out. That takes, who knows how long to get to the destination. Zelle allows you to send that money quick, easy, and it's free.
We are
safe
now
and secure.
we are in the 21st century. Yes, we are. And Bryan, a lot of folks that are old school, I guess they worry because they hear so much about fraud and identity theft, but these programs are safe.
Yeah, they go through our online banking, which has all the firewalls and the security in there. So this is all services that are driven through that. So you get the same security with these services as you do with the online banking.
But when you're talking about the convenience factor, to be able to do banking at your house and not have to come in, that appeals to a lot of people.
You don't have to worry about checks. Is it a good check? Is it going to clear? You have the money right away, and then you know it's good. So I mean, it's another thing about it too. You take away all that worry about that. So really nice.
Being a full-service bank, let's talk a little bit about loans that are available.
Yeah, and this kind of piggybacks on what I was talking about earlier. Right now, looking at refinancing, make sure you've got the best rate, because if rates are rising and you're in a situation where you might want to take advantage of that if you haven't already before they get too high. I mean, that's a big one. Whether it's an equity loan, first mortgage, and a line of credit using your home so you can do home improvements, this is the time to do it. But again, car loan rates are still very decent right now. We're still at really low rates, even though we're rising. Yeah. But they aren't going to be there forever. So this is, if you're going to buy a car, you might want to look at that. Unsecured loans where you don't use any collateral, but you just need a little bit of money for whatever it may be. Again, decent rates right now on those. That's another big one that we do here.
I came from the era where we used to call those 90-day notes, way back when. I'm not going to say how far back, but that kind of loan is still available.
Yeah, in some form, right? That unsecured loan is a way where you can, borrow a little bit of money and pay it back whenever you need to. There's not a long term usually to that typically, and so if you need a little bit of quick cash, it's a way you can look at getting some. Yeah.
Well, check out U.S. Bank in downtown Cambridge or the branch on the east. And I've been talking with Bryan Phillips and Cyle Downerd. Again, thanks for letting us be here. It's a great place, and thank you so much. Good to meet you guys.
Yep, sure.
All right, we're going to be back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services. U.S. Bank is the fifth largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back to our show. We call it Talk of the Town. We're coming to you, as always, from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Just got to talk to the folks from U.S. Bank, and we appreciate them for allowing us to be here. My next guests are Rory Stelzer, who is the Patient Experience Coordinator, and Stephen Brooks, the Vice President of Human Resources for Southeastern Med. Good to have you guys on Talk of the Town.
Thank you.
Southeastern Med just was awarded recently some really top-notch awards, and that's what we want to talk about today, the Health Grades Award and the Leapfrog Award. And Rory, we're going to start with you. What's the health? It's Health Guards, correct?
Health Grades.
Health Grades. What is the Health Grades Award all about?
So we received the Health Grades Outstanding Patient Experience Award. And so this award identifies top hospitals in the United States for providing positive patient experiences. And it's really based on responses received from surveys that are sent to patients after an inpatient hospital stay. So Health Grades is an online leading resource for comprehensive information about physicians and hospitals. So consumers can go on this website and look at ratings and reviews of their physicians and hospitals so that they can make more informed healthcare decisions when choosing a provider or a hospital.
To be ranked in the top 15 percentile or 15% of hospitals nationwide for just the way patients are treated, the care that they receive, that's quite an honor.
Yes, it is. So there were about 3,500 hospitals that they evaluated, and we're in the top 15%, so 443 hospitals received this award. And while we were in the top 15%, Healthgrades actually awarded us in the top 5% in the nation for patient experience.
Well, that is awesome. And again, there is a reason why the hospitals are in this percentile. What does that mean for the community?
Yeah, so we're really proud of the work that our associates and our medical staff do every day to care for our patients. And it just really says a lot about the work that they do. And we just, hospital experiences can be very stressful at times, so we just want the community to know that they can really receive high quality and patient-centered care when they come to Southeastern Med.
I would say typically a hospital visit would be 100% stressful
yes,
a lot of times.
Absolutely.
But that's great. If you can lessen that stress factor, then that's an awesome thing.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to Stephen. Let's talk about the Leapfrog Award. And you say a lot of these, the criteria kind of overlap or commingle with these awards, don't they?
Sure, yeah. Health, or Leapfrog is mainly based on quality, where Healthgrades focuses more on the experience. So the two together is kind of the total patient experience. Mm-hmm. You're going to come in and you want to have a good experience, but you also want to make sure that you get the proper care. And Leapfrog assigns grades like A, B, C, D, and F, and they report those twice a year. And the hospital actually received an A for the quality award. So yeah, we're very proud of that. So it means that the patients are getting excellent care and having good outcomes when they come to the hospital. And some of the questions that cross over are things like communication with nurses, communication with doctors, which is very important to make sure that the nurses and the doctors are communicating with the patient because they have to make decisions about their health care. And so far we're doing, with this grade, it shows that we're doing an excellent job of that.
Wow, that is phenomenal. So again, what are the criteria that go into? It's probably more than just
Sure, for that. Leapfrog, there's 30 measures.
30?
Yeah,
wow.
And those are publicly reported measures that are available through CMS. They look at things like errors, accidents in the hospital. Those are what they look at. And then they also look at some of the health grades with communication with physicians, doctors, the discharge process, which is anytime a patient is getting ready to go home, mm-hmm. we call that a discharge at the hospital. Mm-hmm. There's a whole lot of education that takes place. Things like, are they going to get their prescriptions, their follow-up appointment with the doctor, what their condition was, how they mm-hmm. can prevent it. Mm-hmm. Maybe they have a new diet. The dietitians mm-hmm. came in and met with them. Mm-hmm. So all that goes into the quality measure with Leapfrog.
As a pastor, I spend a lot of time at hospitals with visits, and I've observed what you're just talking about take place in the patient rooms, and the staff is very knowledgeable and mm-hmm. willing to help.
Yeah,
they really are.
Yeah, we one of the things we're really proud of with Healthgrades and Leapfrog, one of the big changes we made at the hospital this year was our discharge process. The nurses on our 3 South unit really piloted a program for discharge, and they looked at, we have to give people a lot of information to go home. We were giving people just a folder with 100 pages of information stuffed in it. Yeah. And now we've organized it in a binder with different tabs that the nurses came up with. We asked the nurses, what are the patients typically asking you before they go home? What are the major things mm-hmm. that they're concerned about? And when they built that binder, I think the unit was scoring in the 60th percentile, and now they're scoring in about the 95th percentile. So the communication has really come a long ways up on the floor, making patients feel comfortable with the care they're receiving and that they are ready to go home, that they understand what's happened. So,
Rory, these awards don't come as a result of 1 or 2 people. This is the hospital working together, right?
Right, yes. We have a patient experience team, and we meet on a monthly basis, and we review all of the data that we receive from the patient survey. So we really encourage our patients to complete the surveys because we not only look at the survey feedback to improve processes within the hospital, but to also recognize our associates for taking great care of our patients. So it really is a team of people working together and the frontline associates to really improve the patient experience.
All right, so folks, when you receive those surveys, fill them out, send them back in, because it does make a difference and it does matter. But again, the Southeastern Med, recent recipients of the Health Grades Award and the Leapfrog Award, commendable and just outstanding. And this has got to be important to the folks in the community. So, Rory, thanks for coming in. Stephen, congratulations on the awards that you guys have. I'm sure there was a lot of hard work went into that.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we're going to be back to wrap it all up right after this.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk to the Town. Thank you so very much for watching, and thanks again to our guests, Anthony Adornetto, Rusty Parsons, Bryan Phillips, Cyle Downerd, Stephen Brooks, and Rory Stelzer. Yeah, a very big show today. Hey, if you need a website, and if you're a business or organization, you do need a website, look to the pros at ABC Web Design, part of ABC Technical Services. They just created a website for our church, Salesville Church of Faith, and it's top-notch. Man, it's very easy to navigate. They do a great job, and David McKinn's very easy to work with as well. So I recommend it personally. That's a client testimonial, I guess. ABC Technical Service, 740-432-5605. For producer, director Adam Green, I'm Perry Bronich. We'll see you next time on Talk of the Town.
Sitting for 3 or more hours a day can cut off 2 years of a person's life.
Obesity causes 44% of diabetes.
Obesity in teens and children has nearly tripled in 30 years.
Lack of exercise is as deadly as smoking.
Get going, Guernsey!
For more information about Healthy Guernsey, call Southeastern Med's Wellness Resource Department at 435-2946 or visit SEORMC.org. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the classic difference. The classic difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the classic difference for yourself.